Hi everybody, so welcome to a first meals of the week for 2023. We're starting off very simply this week because it's the first week back into routine, so we're taking a few shortcuts. We're using a few pre-prepped things to get us back into a normal routine of eating. And we're starting off Saturday night with some omelets. So these are just ham and cheese omelets. Caleb's is a 2-egg, Tony's is a 3-egg, and there's another one, the last one in the pan there, just finishing off. So these are really simple to make, and you can obviously put whatever fillings in them your family like. I've got in the pan some mushrooms and spinach to have with mine. There's some fresh spinach there, which Tony and Caleb both prefer to just have it like salad leaves, so they'll have theirs that way. Then we've got some baked beans. Caleb's got some spaghetti and sausages. For those that are new to the channel, he doesn't like baked beans, never has liked them since he was very small. So he will always have something like spaghetti hoops or this sort of spaghetti. And because we haven't really got meat in the meal, we've got some chopped up ham in the omelette, he's decided to have the ones with the sausages. And then I've got the toaster out, so we'll make a little bit of toast to have on the side with this. So that is our quite simple ham and cheese omelettes with spinach and mushrooms and baked beans, a little bit of toast for a Saturday night supper. Hi everybody, so it is Sunday evening and we are having a roast chicken dinner. So we've got a chicken that I roasted in the oven this week. We've got some of the little sage and onion, I can't get my finger there it is, sage and onion stuffing that I just mixed up from the packet and cooked those in the oven. Some Yorkshire puddings, mashed potatoes, we've got green beans, tender stem broccoli and carrots and some gravy. We've had a busy day today. Caleb had a rugby match this morning. And Caleb's team, they're in under 13s now, so they're in youth rugby. They have not been beaten since the 1st of October, and that is playing against some of the what are considered the strongest clubs in the county. And they've only conceded one try in that whole time in 3 months. So they are the team to beat in our area at the moment for their age group. So it's really enjoyable. They're playing so well. And they just don't seem, they won 9-1 today, so they're still the last year where they just count tries as ones, so 2 tries is 2 points, whereas from next year they start getting into proper rugby scores. So anyway, we've had a good day. We're getting ready to enjoy this before we get back into our first week of a normal routine post-Christmas. Hi everybody, so it's Monday night, start of a busy work and school week, and we're having just something a little bit different tonight. So I've got under here I've got salmon fish cakes. They're the melt in the middle ones from Sainsbury's, and then I've just put an egg on top of it because salmon and egg goes together in my head. And so my thought is, as I cut into the fish cake and the egg the yolk runs into the fish cake, it makes it yummy. That's how it's going to be in my head. Whether that's how it works in real life, we'll see. We've got baked potatoes, just because I fancy some baked potatoes. I've done these in the Ninja. I did them for about 20 minutes on 170 degrees and then 15 more minutes on 200 degrees air fry. I rubbed the outside with a little bit of oil and salt and just pricked them a little bit. This size ones are fine. Tony's got a slightly bigger one and he said it could have done with a few more minutes. So but for these medium-sized potatoes, that was fine. And then we've got some steamed tender stem broccoli and peas to go with it. So that's our Monday night fish cake supper. Hi everybody, so it's Tuesday night. Caleb has been running tonight and I went for a nice walk while he was running. He runs for an hour from the middle of town, so there's plenty of spaces where you can go and walk in at this time of year while it's still dark in kind of well lit areas. So I did that this evening, and so we're having bangers and mash. So we've got Cumberland, these are the Sainsbury's Cumberland sausages, we've got some mashed potatoes, then I've got steamed cabbage, corn and carrots, and then we've got some nice gravy over the top. So just what we need after an evening out in the wind and the rain. It is kind of strange weather at the moment. It's mild, but it's windy and wet. And then obviously it gets really cold, but not wet. It's just all over the place. We'll see what the rest of the winter has to come. But for now, we're off to enjoy our bangers and mash. Hi everybody, so it's Thursday night. Caleb and I have just got in from, Caleb's run and my walk. And we've knocked up a Chinese chicken curry for dinner. So normally I use the Mayflower curry powder, which we all really like. I didn't have any in store, and I hadn't ordered any from Amazon or anywhere, so I didn't have any in the cupboard. And when I was in Sainsbury's this week, I spotted this one, which is the Goldfish brand Chinese curry sauce. And this is a concentrate rather than a powder. So it comes like that, and you literally just add boiling water to it and whisk it up, and it makes the sauce. So it's actually a lot easier than the Mayflower powder. And I know there's several channels that I follow do use that sauce and do enjoy that sauce, particularly I think Victoria Folger I've seen use that one a few times. So we've got some chicken thigh fillets in there just chopped up with some onion, mushroom and peas, and then the sauce. I've got some rice over the back here. I don't know if I was still doing regular videos when I had a revelation about cooking rice. I read something somewhere, it might have been on a TikTok or an Instagram, about somebody saying they make their rice this way and it never fails. And I thought, well, I'll give it a try, because I was getting really frustrated that whatever rice I made was just sticking and getting clumpy. So I followed their method, and it has just changed rice for us as a house. Literally, you just put your rinsed rice, and then double the amount of water. So if you're having 200 grams of dry weight rice, you have 400 mils of water, a crumbled up stock cube, and a tiny knob of butter. Don't stir it, just put it all in the pan, bring it to a boil, cover it, simmer it for 10 minutes, turn the heat off and leave it completely alone with the lid still on for 10 minutes. And then finally take it out, take the lid off and give it a stir with a fork. And since we've been making rice that way, we've never had a fail, other than when I've tried to make it a different way. So it's definitely my go-to rice recipe. At some point, I'll perhaps just do a little video to show you how I do it. But it is very, very simple. And then in the back there, I've just got a few chips cooked up in the Ninja. Just because it's Chinese chicken curry, so you need to have a few chips on the side, don't you? So we were going to have the rice and curry and naan bread, but I decided to do a few chips instead. I think I've had a long walk, Caleb's had a run, so I think the chips are a treat. So off to enjoy this on a Thursday night. Tomorrow is finally Friday, the first long full week back after Christmas. It hasn't been as bad as it sometimes is this week. It has gone reasonably quickly, but still be really glad to see the weekend. So first of all, we need to enjoy our chicken curry. Hey everybody, so it's Friday night and I forgot to film because we're having a takeaway halfway through mine and realised I hadn't filmed. I have got a lamb kebab wrap, so I really like this. It's lamb shish, and it's in a wrap with some onions, mushrooms and peppers, and I've also got a little bit of white cabbage in there and some garlic mayonnaise. We've got some chips that we've been sharing, and then the boys have both had pizza. Caleb, what are you drinking?
Fanta.
Is it good? What kind of pizza did you have? A Fanta pizza. Pepperoni. And Tony had
pepperoni, mushroom and olive.
Pepperoni, mushroom and olives. Well, I don't like black olives at all. That way he knows he doesn't have to share his pizza. So yeah, that was our Friday night takeaway treat after a long first full week back into circulation. We've got a busy weekend of sport. But thank you for joining us for this first week back of family dinners for 2023, and we look forward to seeing you back here on the SeeSaw soon.